What's up everyone, I'm Gooshy, and in this video we're going to be testing which shotgun has the most DPS. As we know, there are two types of shotguns, the pump action and the auto shotty, each having their own variants. So in this video we're going to be going over all the variants and talking about which shotgun would be best for your build. So with that, let's get started. So to test this, we're going to be using a couple of epic shotguns. For the pump action, we're just going to be switching the variant either from standard to breach and using their base stats, not including anything like firepower or their passive attributes like crit or close range damage. So first we'll start off with the pump action shotgun, the standard variant. The standard variant does 27,802 damage, has an RPM of 68, reload time of 2.1 seconds, and a clip size of 6. The variant of this is the breach shotgun. This does a little bit less damage at 19,341, but can fire faster at 86 RPM, has a slower reload time of 1.6 seconds, but has a smaller clip size of 3. I'll be showing these off in a couple of ways. First is a side by side with some damage numbers. Left will be the standard and right is the breach variant, and this is what it looks like. Next we'll show it off a little bit differently, portrayed with a graph with damage over time. Again, the standard is in blue and the breach variant is in red. I think the graph is a little bit easier to understand, and as you can see, the standard variant, even with lower reload time, always does more damage over time. So if you're choosing a pump shotgun, always craft your pump shotgun to be the standard variant. Next we'll test the auto shotty. Again, for both variants we'll be using the same gun. The first variant we'll start off with is the slug variant. The slug variant does 6,301 damage, has a really fast RPM of 462, a reload time of 3 seconds, and a clip size of 20. Next, which is the narrow variant. This one has a much higher damage of 10,597 damage, a slower RPM at 240, a faster reload time at 2 seconds, but a smaller mag size of 10. Again, we'll do a side by side just to visualize how much damage you get in real time. And then again, to visualize it a little better, we'll graph it with the slug variant in blue and the narrow variant in red. Unlike the pump, both of these variants are pretty similar in damage. However, if we look at the variant that's on top the most, it kind of looks like the red or the narrow variant is higher a little bit more. Finally, we'll compare the pump shotgun to the auto shotty. The standard pump is in blue and the narrow auto shotty is in red. And again, the results are really close. However, if I had to choose one that has more damage on top, I'd say it's the standard pump variant. So for pure DPS, the standard pump variant, for the most part, has the most DPS. Of course, this is only taking the base value of damage per shotgun, so this doesn't include scaling factors like how much firepower a gun has, the rarity of a gun, or passive stats like close range or long range damage. So this mostly applies to min-maxing an epic rarity of a gun, or if you're just curious on how much DPS different variants do. If anything, I really hope you guys learned something in this video and found it helpful. If you did, please drop a like and consider subscribing, as I do a lot of breakdowns on games like Outriders, and I'd really help the channel out. As always, thank you guys for watching. Hope to catch you next one, and GG.